I'm going to show you guys how to make this delicious, wonderful, amazing banana bread. It tastes great. I love this and you may love it too. If you want to know how to do it, continue watching. So this is the stuff you need. So first you're going to need 1.5 cup of sugar, 1 cup of butter, room temperature softened, 2 eggs right there. So you're gonna need 3 to 4 bananas, medium-ish size. If you like banana, you can add more. I like 3 because I think it's fair and good. 3/4 cups of milk or buttermilk. I like milk better, and I like a little extra milk because I like it really moist. And then you're gonna need 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla, and 2 1/4 cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And then this is optional, but you can use nuts. I'm using pecans because I like the taste of it, and I ran out of walnuts, so that's that. And then you're gonna need your little, your oven, your bread pans, which I have there. You're gonna need a fork and a spoon, a hand mixer or a whisk. I like the hand mixer because it's easier. You're gonna need something to mix it in. I would use a mixing bowl, but I like this better because it's non-stick and it's easy to wash. So that's why I have there. And then you're gonna need some ground cinnamon, which I have here. Spray pan, so it doesn't stick on your pan. So that is everything you should need. And then preheat your oven to 350. So let's mix. Right here I'm just preheating my oven to 350. I'm using this commercial oven because it saves energy. So in here I'm just going to open my bananas and put it in. So I'm just going to put bananas in. Again, depending on how much banana you like, if you like the banana flavor. I mean, it is banana bread, so I would suggest putting as much as you like. Like banana bread, I love it. So this should be enough. It's harder to do. I just grab a fork and mush it up because I don't have a potato masher. So I'm just gonna do this until there's like no bananas to mash. Just grab it. Right here I'm just using a hand mixer to mush it faster and to speed up the process. And then now I'm gonna grab my butter, softened, any brand, unsalted butter. This one is salted, so I ran out of unsalted butter. So I'm just gonna push that in, and look how softened it is. It's gonna be easier to mix. So just hold your bowl down. And it looks a little weird because the butter, but that will be fixing once everything's done. Just want to share with you the speed is at the mixture of 1. So now, kind of the fun part, I like to grab the sugar, put the sugar in. This is a lot of sugar. You can always replace it with whatever. And then the vanilla in. Right here, so in the salt right here, I'm just going to throw it into the flour. And we'll add that in a little bit at a time. First I'm going to mix this, and I'm going to add the eggs, the milk, and then the flour. We're going to grab our eggs. I just put it both at a time. That's good because you don't want it to be bubbly like what I have right there. And now the cup or the 3/4 cup of milk. And then now I'm just gonna add the powder, the flour, little by little. About 1/4 of it at a time. 1/4 of it at a time. So make sure to add 1/4 of the sugar at a time, just so it's easy to mix, you know, and there's not chunks of flour everywhere. A little dash of cinnamon, just to give it a good taste and smell. And just gonna mix. A handful of pecans. That is good for now because we're gonna do it by layers. So just mix that in. That is the batter. Look, you can see the banana chunk. Oh, it's gonna taste amazing. Just spray it. You want to coat it really good so that the banana bread turns out looking really pretty and not stuck to the pan. So what you're gonna do is pour about a little bit, like that much first. And we're not done filling it in. We're just gonna tap it over. And we're gonna grab some pecans. Just put it over it. And then do that again, covering. That one goes over there. And if you don't want to, you do not need to add the pecans. I just like a little bit of pecans. I prefer walnut over pecans, but I ran out of walnuts. But you know, pecans, they're a good substitution to it. So yeah. And if you don't want pecans or walnuts or at all, then don't put it in. The bread tastes great even without any nuts. So that is what I have there. So that's how it looks like. Now we're gonna grab the spoon and look at the pan. We're just gonna scrape down. We're just gonna over. Now we're gonna put these into the oven, which we preheated at 350, and we're gonna put it in. It's gonna take 1 hour and 15 minutes to bake, and we're gonna check on it every 30 minutes or so. So let's go put it in the oven. So I'm just grabbing a
a toothpick or like a barbecue stick, and I'm just poking in the bread. And if this come out, it is ready. If it does not come out clean, it's not ready. So leave it in if not ready, and keep doing that method.